What is up guys, Paolo here, and I am back with another session video. This time, I went out for a breakfast shift to see how busy it is on July 5th, the day after July 4th. July 4th is one of the most popular holidays in the USA, and from what I've read online, it was also pretty busy for food delivery workers, so pretty good job for those people who went out that day. So I wanted to see if it's busy when everyone is done with the long holiday and back in their offices. Spoilers, it wasn't. So here, I'm already in the middle of doing order number 1 for the day. This was honestly a super duper low ball order. Probably the lowest I've taken since I've known better. But it felt like I had to take this one since it's the first order I got after waiting half an hour. It'll improve my acceptance rate on Doordash, and the full delivery is barely half a mile, so I figure why not? This was a Chick-fil-A order. Pickup wasn't too bad, got in and out real quick. The only issue with this pickup is that this location actually has a different entrance for food delivery pickups, and apparently it doesn't open till 8:30 a.m. So I waited out there for a bit and rang the bell a few times until someone finally came out and told me about it. So then I had to go to the main lobby and get the items. I didn't really stress about it too much. Getting to the customer's location wasn't too bad as well. The customer was in a hotel, so I thought I could have left the food at the hotel lobby, but this hotel doesn't have a specific area for that. So I waited for a little bit for the customer, about 5 minutes or so, and that was pretty much it. This order took a bit longer than expected, but whatever. Right after that, Doordash blessed me with a $6.50 order for less than a mile, so I immediately took that. It was a no-brainer. It was a Subway order, 1 sandwich, that's it, easy stuff. And while I was on the way to Subway, UberEats sent me a $10.50 order for less than a mile, and I took it. I rarely do 2 deliveries at a time. I usually log out of one app when I am doing a delivery for another, but this time I forgot to log out and it was just really hard to turn down this $10.50 order. When I got to Subway, I talked to the person at the counter and I couldn't really understand what he said. He just pointed me in a direction, which made me think that there's a pickup shelf or something. There wasn't. Then I noticed him starting to make an order, which made me realize that they haven't even started the order yet and that he wanted me to wait. This is really not something I wanted to see when I got here. I knew it would take at least 5 to 10 minutes before this food was ready, and I didn't want to be a terrible person, so I had no choice but to cancel that Uber Eats order. This moment sucks so bad. I knew I should have canceled that Subway order, but I personally like to prioritize the first one that comes. First come, first serve, you know? Looking back, what I could have done is I could have gone and picked up the Uber Eats order and then come back and pick up this one. Getting to the customer's location was fairly quick. Again, this delivery was less than half a mile. When I got there, it was one of those buildings that wanted food delivery workers to go to the service entrance. I don't really mind this, it's pretty standard for a good amount of buildings. I just wish they would put a sign outside about it so I didn't have to talk to the front desk. After that delivery, I didn't have to wait too long for the next one. This one was a $4 pickup at Bluestone for a little under a mile. It was under my usual minimum with food orders, but at this point, I just wanna keep moving. I thought there would be drinks included in this one, but luckily it didn't. It was just a sandwich order and that was it. On my way to the customer, I realized that this was also a building that had a service entrance they wanted food delivery workers to use. The main entrance was on 38th Street and the service entrance was on 37th Street. Usually this means I had to go all the way around to get to 37th Street, but I remember that there's a parking garage right next to this building that I could use to get to the service entrance faster. Drop-off was pretty quick, pretty easy. This building actually wants the doorman to walk us up all the way to the customer's apartment door, which is whatever. I remember delivering here one time and one of the doormen that walked me up was so drunk, so hammered after a night out. He was visibly tired and drunk. I was like, dang man, the balls to show up to work that hammered. I mean, I didn't mind though because it seemed like he was doing his job fine. He just needed lunch break to come sooner. After that drop-off, I had to wait a long time for the next one. About 45 minutes since that last drop-off. It was a $7 order from Amy's Bread. The pickup indicated 5 items, but it was just 4 small cupcakes and 1 loaf of bread, so nothing really to worry about. The pickup and delivery was actually pretty good. Got to the drop-off fairly quickly, and getting to the customer was actually very fast. The customer was very nice. They even gave me a cash tip added on top. I didn't have to wait too long for the next order to come in. It was a $5 order for 1.1 miles. It was actually a lot closer than 1.1 miles, so I had to take it. It was a pickup from this Indian place. The order was actually already ready when I got there, which is always appreciated. Drop-off was also not bad. It was actually at one of the locations we already went to today, so I already knew I had to go to the service entrance to finish the delivery. And that's pretty much it. We did 5 deliveries in 3 hours and 47 minutes for a grand total of $25.50. Would have been 35, but it doesn't really matter since it was still a very slow, crappy day for me. Maybe some of you guys had a better experience than me that day. Let me know. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out. I am out. Bye.